morning. Good morning. Wow. Whew. It's the time. It's the day. I'm freaking tired. I woke up like 5 minutes ago. As you could probably tell from my voice. But one sec. I'll be right back. Good morning. How is everybody? I think the audio sounds good, so let me know if you guys need anything turned up during the presentation or anything. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what to expect here. Obviously, there's the obvious Dante from Devil May Cry, but I kind of don't want that. Like, I don't mind getting him in the game, but like, since we already know, like, that he's like the biggest possibility, I kind of don't want him right now. So I don't know. I honestly can't tell either. If my audio is up on my headphones. Hey, what up? What's up, Josh? Yeah, I'm up. I'm up to watch this Mr. Sakurai presenting the final, not the final, the 5th DLC character for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so I'm pretty hype. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, just living the life. I'm surprised you're up, Josh. It's not Crash, bro. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't mind Crash. I feel like Crash would be pretty dope, though. Crash's music would be sick. Maybe. I don't know who. I don't know. I feel like it might be in just like a Nintendo character, like a cheesy Waluigi. But I feel like we might be getting some weird, like, special 2 announcements today. But maybe Gino or Waluigi. Waluigi's been left out for a while now, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, alright, alright. Who do you think, guys? Tell me who guys you think. Who do you think it's going to be real quick? I think there's a lot of things that could happen today. Who's some like character it could be? Like everyone's talking about Sora, the 3 Sakurai. My picture's right in front of Sakurai, but the 3. everyone's talking about the 3. Is it Kingdom Hearts 3? Is it Devil May Cry 3? Is it Fire Emblem 3 Houses? Is it like... I don't know. Everyone's has some weird freaking theories, but it's another Pokemon trainer with like 3 new Pokemon. Dude, Shrek would be hype. Shrek would be hype. I feel like if it was a new Pokemon trainer with 3 new Pokemon, that'd be pretty sick too. I mean, Shrek would never happen, but dang, he's like the perfect meme character to get in. Like Shrek and like Donkey fighting side by side would be pretty sick. This thing's starting in like 4 minutes. Hopefully the stream stays good for like the whole thing. My nose is starting to run. I'm getting like kind of hype out here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You guys getting ready for this? Ooh. Who's ready? Who's ready? Was anyone ready for this? My cousin's waking me up for the Smash. For the Smash announcement. We'll see how this goes. Yo, we getting Shrek right now or what? Yo, baby Shrek. No, we getting Mike Wazowski or what, boys? I'm getting Sans with a full moveset. He said that. This is just the beginning. That's what he's saying. This is just the beginning. The Mii costume is just the beginning. We're getting full moveset Sans right now. Whew. This is a 3 question mark. It's 3 new characters. Steve from Minecraft. Is it Ravio? No, I didn't shower. No. I was too tired. I like just woke up, like, and then had to set up the stream and everything. I couldn't shower, bro. Yo, he got Shrek as his profile picture, and he says it's Steve. It's Shrek. Okay, we only got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, boys. We'll see how this is. Alright, boys. Oh my gosh. Whatever character this is, better have good music. And if it's Sora, we're probably getting 2 music tracks. 2 music tracks, which would suck. So, dude, Shrek-a-Ouija. No way. That'd be sick. Like a skinny version of Waluigi. Like, oh wait, no, Waluigi is skinny. So like Shrek skinny with the Waluigi outfit on. That'd be sick. That'd be my main. Easy main. Gucci main. Easy money. Whew. Okay. I'm nervous. I hope the audio comes through my headphones. Ray, yes. It's Ray. It's Snoke. Nah, it's Snoke. Dude, it's supposed to start. Is my stream behind? I wonder if my stream's like frozen or behind. Oh crap. Here it is.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros.
It's starting. Spider-Man, Naruto. Maybe.
We'll be using today's showcase
Not
to give you
Spider-Man,
first
that's for
look
sure.
at our next DLC fighter.
Okay.
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Oh.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time. I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really?
Waluigi? Really? Wow.
So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information. However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Who is it? Is this Kylo Ren? Oh, frick. Sorry. I saw the double blade and I was really confused.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Is this Fire Emblem? Again?
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do? Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time. How is this? Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the sword of the creator, each weapon matches a direction. Your will and mine be now as one! To you, both sides of time are revealed! Through Smash, show the world!
There you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry. First off, what is Fire Emblem?
We know what Fire Emblem is, boys.
It's really hard to pronounce in
It's
Japanese.
Sakurai's
The producers
favorite
so cute like to
franchise.
say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990.
Dang,
You could
dude.
say it was a pioneer
Guys, we're
in
getting
the
a history
genre of
lesson
tactical
here.
role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
So this is the big secret he was keeping, boys.
When we talk about tactical games of that era,
That's
there
why I
were
didn't
lots of
show
ways
this
in which
off
you
at the
could
Game
make tanks,
Awards, is
aircraft,
because he was
and so on.
embarrassed
But Fire
of what he
Emblem
was showing.
unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die.
Huh? That's good.
Pretty direct language, though, so perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
They got like a studio
But really,
audience.
if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone, and you couldn't use them again.
Dang.
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like Chronicles of War, with
Chronicles of
increasingly
Narnia.
characters
That's what we
and
need a character from. We need Edmund from Chronicles of Narnia.
Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special.
And this guy can't, please.
There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
Really? I mean, I know they have a lot.
Listeners in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜光の剣、外伝紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣劣化の
Binding Blade,
聖
Sacred
戦の
Stones.
石、暁の女神、新暗黒竜新紋章、覚醒イフヒーローズエコーズ風化設立
There you go, 17.
Thank you, Sakurai.
今変な数え方してます
So, you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary.
つまりこれが全部
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it?
Very awesome.
You can actually count up to 31 in one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
畳の数を数える分ね数
This
え
is a
'Cause you've given up
history
counting
lesson.
the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
History lessons with Masahiro Sakurai.
What is Fire Emblem
Dude,
Three Houses?
finally we get Fire Emblem Three
Japanese,
Houses.
the male version of the main
music
character
and
is called
Smash,
Byleth,
though.
The female version is called Byleth, but in English
I'm
they
super
share the
hyped.
same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life.
I'm gonna have to play this game real quick before the next DLC comes out.
After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
Dang, freaking spoilers.
To
Ablazing.
understand the concept,
I just said I was
run
gonna
the three
play
houses.
this.
I played an early
Just
version
kidding.
of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example,
Lucky.
because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
I thought
I
he
did
was.
the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
I thought he was gonna announce a Breath of the Wild new fighter, like a champion.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance. of this
Holy
video's release.
cow, 2
Right now,
months.
it's actually November.
Crap.
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version.
Dang. They're
As always, I'm using a
like,
special
way ahead of
in-game
schedule.
camera
I
and
wonder
such
where,
for
like,
demonstration purposes.
what they have, like, almost ready to go now. Okay, let's go. Challenger Pack 5, baby. Byleth.
So, this is our new fighter.
Some
Byleth.
fire music. Dude, I swear he got the Kylo Ren.
Sadly,
I-
they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say.
Oof.
for them. Throws are not their strong point either.
So they're,
Their
like,
grab lacks
pretty heavy. Ike.
Actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The
Distance
hero's
demon.
relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem 3 houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs.
They
The
look.
sword of the
Oh, the
creator.
music is so
The
good.
sword of the creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks.
No, his
such
sword
as
is
down tilt
freaking like
attacks,
a
where it
whip.
takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack,
Okay,
they
that's
whip the sword
sick.
upward to launch enemies
That
in
has
the air.
so much range on it.
For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead.
That's nice.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword
Alright, let me
extends
see
like
that.
this,
Oh,
allowing
it's
you
like
to do
Joker.
things like this. It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh, spikes.
you can do awful things like this.
Did he grab onto the ledge with it too?
That said, you'll
That's
launch
sick.
opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Dang.
Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful.
You can just
may
like
find it
combo
helpful
them in
to
the
use
air
dodge.
with that.
I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
That has some range, some serious range on
First,
that.
we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach.
Okay,
like so.
forward air, very long reach, yeah.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Goodness.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect
MK Leo's new
here.
main, bro. That's freaking so good.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger.
How many stages do they have? I saw them like
And if you knock
indoors,
an opponent
outdoors,
down,
twice
side
in
attack
2
won't
different
hit
areas.
Unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Oh.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker,
The shaft.
so it's not suited to close combat.
Okay.
It
That's
won't deal much damage, and it
Sucks,
won't
but
launch
it's
opponents
good.
far.
it's a cool character though.
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward,
Ooh.
or downward in this case.
Dang.
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your
Is that
opponent
just the
at
battlefield
distance,
form?
it'll still hit.
And like Final Destination form? I guess that makes sense. Other one might be like
You
a
can do smash
travel
attack,
stage.
charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Oof.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir.
Wait, downward inputs?
It's named after a
Oh,
weapon
is that
appears
just your
in
down
Greek
A?
myth.
Down smash? Oh.
First, the down air attack.
Oh, down air.
It really is strong.
Do it again.
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack.
That is freaking good.
Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe.
That one
back
seems
and
like it kills.
forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike.
What was that?
It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Oh my gosh. That's freaking OP.
which allows you to withstand an attack.
I don't like that.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this.
Oh my
It's a bit
gosh.
slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
Good, good.
Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms.
What? Oh my
While
god.
you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area.
That's
It won't let you
sick.
jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
That's pretty cool.
Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents.
Did you just kill both Donkey Kong and Bowser?
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit,
He's
any
freaking
opponents
0 to
on the
death
ground
in
nearby
NES.
will still be launched a
Oh
lot.
wait, he didn't even hit him and got 8%.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series.
Are you getting
because they just
countered?
get loads of counters.
Oh.
It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters
So
can
Byleth
actually
doesn't have a
multiply the
counter.
power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter.
Yeah, definitely easy to
Next, we
read.
have the neutral move.
Yeah, where's this stage?
The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack.
I
This
like
attack
that.
is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
That's sick.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed.
Oh.
It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction
That's
during
cool.
the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
So he has light arrows from Legend of
Perform this
Zelda?
move by keeping the button held down.
He has Legend
You
of Zelda
charge up
light
power
arrows?
Like so. Charge a bit more, and then fire.
That's a freaking kill move
But
across
again,
the
you need to
stage?
take care
I'm
of
maining this character.
For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it.
It kinda
So you
sucks.
see, a situation like
You get
this
reflected.
is pretty terrible.
Ooh, yeah. But if the dude's like,
Once you've entered the stand,
if you have a read on him.
you won't be able to do anything.
What? That's sick.
Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against
Yeah,
fighters
yeah,
who have a move with a reflector effect.
Definitely
You can
playing
always
Falco
just aim
against
into the
anyone who
frame,
pulls
as it is,
Byleth
after
against
all,
me.
a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured
Yo,
Heaven.
this again. They have like a different area of the stage again. It's crazy.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sophis and launch an attack together.
Which one's Byleth? They all look like Marth. I'm just kidding. The
Now,
Byleth
let's
chick
talk
though
about the
kind of looks
color
like
variations.
Corin.
It's set up so that
Oh, wait, no, the
default
Byleth
odd-numbered color variations
dude
are male,
looks like
while
Corin.
the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third,
Ooh.
fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders.
Okay.
Those of you who've played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to.
Yep, not me.
The sixth color is based on Sophis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
I don't know. You're about to show us though, right? I thought there.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery. This is how Garreg Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral, all in one stage.
Aight. So that makes more sense.
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping.
You think?
The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say.
Doo-doo. Let's
They're largely
go.
from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri is the future. He had quite the difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop, you'll come crashing back down. You've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might. Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict. Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock them down. However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go, I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so. Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range. Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed. It's similar to the Bridge of Elden stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance. Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly. The last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flayn, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flayn. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flayn might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes. Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the Professor gear. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad. Bennigan's. I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch. He perfect shielded that, huh? Good one. If I do this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected. Good, there's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this smash ball. See? They got it. But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance. there's another smash ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for? There's still more. Whack. Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him. I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game. It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end. Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters. Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that. Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look. This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo. The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
そして今回
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth. From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play. As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look. Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have. It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2. It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world. Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely. Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.